It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. You'll see the West All-Stars and the East All-Stars.
Here we go.
And it's the West All-Stars to start out. Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. They've got Nikola Jokic, Antetokounmpo out there with LeBron James. Then there's Luka Doncic, and it's Curry in at the point. Now here's Curry, and Tatum pulls it down.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
Beal the pass to Irving, and a miss there on the triple. Doncic against Tatum. Passes it to Curry. And here is Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Jokic kicks to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
And, you know, this is something Jokic does extremely well. He excels at finding the open man with quality passes.
Here's Leonard. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Beal against Doncic. Another shot. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
On its way from Irving for two. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Doncic outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Jokic, Curry way outside, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Outside Leonard. And the rejection by Giannis. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Conley's checked in. Here's Leonard. Outside Tatum. Takes the three. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Outside Conley. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Tatum finds Beal. Drains it from beyond the arc. And this game is tied up now.
Good read from Tatum that time. Saw the defense, had overcommitted, and then made them pay with the sweet dime. Well done.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to talk with Frank Vogel for just a minute. Now, he was modest. He thinks the success he's had as a coach is because of the players he's gotten to work with this season. He said, I'm surrounded by talent. Guys who actually have to go out there on the court and get it done deserve the respect. And, Kevin, this is why so many of his players respect him.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
That pull-up shot is unguardable. Can't lay off Giannis even a second.
Leonard looking over the floor. And good that time.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Doncic passes to Antetokounmpo. Jokic kicks to Curry. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the West All-Stars. The three for Doncic. The three-pointer is right on target.
You know, he's a capable shooter from outside, guys, and for Doncic, I think it's a matter of just shooting with confidence all the time.
And Leonard gets it to go.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range.
Oh, he gets it to go. Wow.
It counts.
OMG. That's how you silence a crowd.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the West All-Stars up by 4. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. 4-point game. And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. They've got Domantas Sabonis. Brown out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. Harden kicks to Levine. Shot clock at 2. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. Here's George. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Sabonis' screen on Levine. It's good.
And George is so smart, so crafty on the dribble. He's just got an excellent way of controlling the ball and his body as he's dribbling.
Harden against Brown. Harden, no good. And here's the West with the ball. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Williamson against Lillard. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Harden way outside. Harden missing again. Here's George. Plays it up and banks it in. George has got the lead up to 8 now for the West All-Stars.
And George is very capable at knocking down difficult shots. I mean, because of his size and stroke and ball handling and his added strength, he's able to shoot over good defense and knock them down.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Brown outside. Back to Lillard. Sabonis trying to get open. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Brown.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
New players in now for the East.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And it's Leonard missing. And Simmons has got the ball here for the West All-Stars. And Simmons slams it in.
When he's sprinting down the court like that to the basket, Simmons is virtually impossible to stop.
Outside Tatum. 46 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Shoots from 12. Again, the West All-Stars.
There's not a lot more you can do if you're defending Jokic. This guy's an outstanding scorer, and he can make contested shots.
Conley, the pass to Leonard. A three-pointer off the mark. And the West All-Stars have possession. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And yes, it's good. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Outside Leonard. And the shot goes down.
And we've seen Lillard's ball handling improve over the years, especially in the pick and rolls where he has grown to be very effective.
And the first half is now in the books. West All-Stars lead by 11. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. Such a tremendous floor leader. CP3 has been mentioned by many as a potential head coach. Kenny, your thoughts?
Whoa. If he decides to do that, that would be interesting. He'd be good at it. I think he has great instincts. He's a great motivator. He could do it.
As much as he talks on the court, can you imagine him from the sidelines?
Oh, my God.
I wouldn't want to be a ref working one of those games.
Would you like to play for him?
I most certainly will not.
Not this yet. What about the
You must have been a
shot.
joy to coach.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Embiid is out there with Jason Tatum. And there's Bradley Beal, and it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Leonard in the small forward position. That's the five out there for the East All-Stars.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Tatum no good. Here's West now. Curry with it. He's got 6. Jokic sets the screen for Curry. Sweet little floater. Curry's got 8 points.
Boy, Curry's so quick, so crafty. I mean, his combination of craftiness and quickness, really hard to contain.
Tatum drives in, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Get there.
Curry passes to Antetokounmpo. And here's Jokic. Pass to James. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
West All-Stars shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. A big group substitution here for the East. Williamson is checked in for Joel Embiid. Julius Randle comes in for Jason Tatum. Levine's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's James Harden in for Beal. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Gobert's checked in for Jokic. Sabonis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Luka Doncic. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Stephen Curry.
You look at LeBron James, he's truly a remarkable talent, and every season he seems to add something else to his game. It's been fun watching him, and I'm not sure how much longer we're going to see him at this level.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And that one's good. Lillard.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Timeout called. East All-Stars.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the East. George is checked in for the West. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Randle kicks to Levine. Will it go? And finished off by Williamson.
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
Sabonis' screen on Mitchell. Lillard attacking, and he makes good on the layup. Lillard's got 7.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Harden the pass to Randle. Back to Harden.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Lillard looking around. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Lillard is really a force of nature. I mean, an incredible talent who torches just about everybody with his scoring ability.
The West All-Stars shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. We've got 1:18 left in the third. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Sabonis.
Boy, the creative finishing ability of Randle draws a lot of fouls.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First one falls for him.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Mike Conley's checked in for the East. Both free throws good from Randall. And so Lillard will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Gobert with a screen for Lillard. With the floater, and he sinks the layup. Lillard's got 9 points in the quarter.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
And the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. That one misses. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Mitchell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 4 on the shot clock. Puts it up. And he starts out with the miss in this one. And so it's the West All-Stars ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so here are the West All-Stars. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for the West All-Stars, we've got Doncic. LeBron James is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Curry in at the point. Leonard finds Irving. There's the drive, and he comes up with the deuce. Irving's got his first bucket of the night.
Boy, how about that crafty drive by Irving, anticipating the contact and able to get around and through it.
On its way from Curry for 2. A second chance effort. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Doncic passes to James. Great D that time from Beal. Here are the East All-Stars. Outside Leonard. Pass to Irving. Launches it. Again, Irving missing. Irving's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Curry dishes to Doncic. Curry a screen on Beal. Doncic against Beal. Curry with a wide open look. But they recover it.
Man, I have great appreciation for the IQ of Stephen Curry. I mean, once the ball hits his hands, guys, you know he's thinking about letting it go.
Leonard on the wing. Here's Irving. Up and in from the low block.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Now Doncic. Left side Curry lets the three fly. Nailed from three-point land.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, I like how Irvin also keeps the defense guessing, keeps them off balance, and he's so crafty and creative around the basket.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the West All-Stars.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Curry. Kicks it to Lillard. Crafty move. Here. Oh, what a play! Woo!
Boy, I love watching Lillard turn on the Jets using that astounding speed to blaze past the defenders.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Curry on the wing. To the middle. Jokic finds Curry. Kicks it out to Lillard. Rebounded by Vucevic. Here are the East All-Stars. Randall passes to Irving. Shoots from the high post. That's good on the jump shot.
It sure was textbook, and Irving is fantastic in the screen roll. A solid decision maker in these sets, and he also can put it in the basket himself if he needs to.
Curry is inside. Covered by Irving. Outside Leonard. Off target from three-point range. And so here are the West All-Stars. Here's Curry. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.